Oh. My lord, I beg to mention item number 23. May I pray that the two statement will be granted to file affidavit in reply? 23, madam.
Likhok, Mr. Maheshwari, counsel for the lead petitioner, 6-2 stamp of instruction and file rejoinder affidavit. Since the prayer is not of course, same stands allowed, let the matter be listed accordingly.
May I pray the item may be listed on 30th January, my lord?
Let the matter be listed again on 31/2024.
Must.
May please, Your Lordship. My lord, this matter was listed to Wednesday, my lord. For Boston, my lord. It was listed Friday, but we have taken time.
Listing of one admission, my lord. Suspension, my lord. Last listed on 6/10. Therefore, it was not listed, although supposed to be.
When?
Any date, Your Lordship.
You fix the date.
Wednesday, my lord.
Have it on Friday then.
My lord. Obliged.
Family pension has not been given to this petitioner, my lord. Husband expired, my lord. So, my lord, matter last listed 21/4/23, my lord. Subject to lots of confidence, any date, my lord.
Friday.
Friday.
My teacher Lordship, I beg to mention item number 21. In this case, government has filed an affidavit. We have to take instruction from our client Lordship. Kindly matter may be fixed after verification.
Ms. G. Boral and a counsel for the petitioner submits that 2 weeks' time is required to obtain instruction and file rejoinder in response to the counter affidavit filed by the official respondents. And therefore, the matter be posted again after the upcoming Bihu holidays. They are allowed, let the matter be listed accordingly.
Hello, guys.
May I please, Your Lordship? I beg to mention item number 20 of the today's daily list, Lordship. Lordship, my senior couldn't come to the court, Lordship, due to some personal difficulties.
What do you want?
Lordship,
What do you want?
Lordship, after vacation, can it be
You are for the,
Industries and Commerce Department? A Kalita.
you have obtained the consent of the other side?
Lordship, no.
Then you inform them and we'll grant you.
Okay, Lordship.
Inform and come.
Obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship. I beg to mention item number 26, Lordship.
26.
Lordship, matter
Yes.
may be adjourned for the day on 11th or 12th may be taken up, Lordship.
11th or 12th?
12th, Lordship. Some urgency is there.
Why not today?
Today, some difficulty, Mr. S.K. Talukdar, Lordship, arguing counsel. Is some personal difficulty.
Then we'll fix it immediately on reopening 18th. 26 on the prayer of learned counsel for the writ petitioner. This matter stands adjourned and shall now be listed again on 18/1/2024.
Please, Your Lordship, one WPC to be listed for orders on Friday, Your Lordship. Much.
Beg to mention for listing of a writ petition, Lordship, 23rd, Lordship. Just
Daily list for motion item 1.
Mr. H. Agarwal, 8 weeks कोई बस. Multiple respondents registered post area. बाकी से लिखी दो. Contempt.
Item 2.
obliged.
Item 3. Please, Your Lordship, earlier they took time for file their affidavit, Lordship.
Lordship, today we are going to file, Your Lordship, for Water Research Department. Let it be taken on next.
You have got the instruction
Yes, Your Lordship. Affidavit is prepared, Your Lordship, going to file today, Your Lordship.
and you want to also file an affidavit.
Lordship.
Then we'll issue notice on a fixed date. You file your affidavit in the rejoinder, you cover whatever you want to.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Heard Miss
A. Begum.
A. Begum, Learned Counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. Also heard Miss R.M. Decker, Learned.
I am for respond number 1, 2, and 5, Your Lordship.
Who are respond numbers 1, 2, and 5?
Lordship, Water Research Department, Your
And
Lordship.
a standing counsel, Water Resources Department, appearing for the respond numbers 1, 2,
And 5.
and 5, who submits that instructions have been received and therefore she be permitted 2 weeks' time to file affidavit. Similar is the stand of Mr. D. Bora, Learned Government Advocate Assam, appearing. You have also received instruction?
No.
You write, Mr. D, then you write, Ms. Begum, a learned counsel for the petitioner also seeks some time to file additional affidavit and oblige or
No,
revenge.
Lordship, we're not filing additional affidavit. They took time for their affidavit.
Then it will not like it. In view of the above issue notice of motion returnable on 5th of February,
Lordship.
since Ms. Decca has appeared and accepted notice for respond numbers 1, 2, and 5, and Mr. D. Bora, learned G. Assam for respond numbers 3 and 4. Service of notice is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copies of the writ petition will be furnished to the learned department counsel. Registered to list this case again on 5th of February 2024 as a fixed item. Affidavit be filed by the official respondents within 2 weeks from today by serving advance copy upon the petitioner's case.
My lord.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Matter relates to compassionate appointment, my lord. My lord, this honorable court on 2 occasions directed the state respondent to consider my case, my lord. But same has not been, never been considered, my lord. My father, although my father expired in the year 2000, my lord, within 3 months, my lord, I have applied, my lord. But my petition never been considered, my lord. So I have approached before this. My limited prayer is that whether my case is considered or not, same may be, my lord, informed to my lord petitioner before this or not.
Yes, Mr. Dhar. What are you reading now?
My lord, actually, my friend was supposed to appear. Mr. Parajuli was
We'll
supposed to.
take up after 10 minutes.
I will just go through the instruction, my lord.
After 10 minutes. Hmm? No.
They were directed to obtain the instruction, my lord, as to whether the case of the petitioner has been
No,
considered.
the
or not.
instruction is awaited, Lordship. It is a covered case, Lordship, in the Sanjay Kumar versus State of Bihar, Lordship. That there cannot be reservation of vacancy till such time claimant become major and after a number of years, Lordship.
Uh, The application was filed by the mother, my lord.
Mother, Lordship.
And
Then
my lord, I have also relied upon a judgment, my lord, where, which I have annexed, my lord.
Give it to him, give it to him. All right, you apply your mind till Bihu. After that, we'll see. But then these matters, court would like to take a consistent view.
On 20 or 2
Huh?
after the.
Oh. Mr. S. Learned counsel is present for the petitioner. Mr. A. Chakravarti, learned government advocate, Assam, appearing for the state subject that instructions as called for are still awaited and therefore the matter be posted again after 10 days. Taking note of the request made by Mr. Chakravarti, this writ petition is directed to be listed again on 19th of January 2024 for motion as a fixed time.
Also, in this case, I supposed to file contempt petition, lordship, but my revision not yet disposed of, so I want to withdraw this case.
You want to withdraw?
Last of the lordship question me whether it is maintainable or not, lordship. But my revision is not yet disposed, so I filed this writ petition.
No, there is already an order from the court.
Yes, but the last of the it was listed on 24/11, lordship.
No, contempt you want to file against which order?
Order of the division bench order dated 26/6/2023. And the
Where is the
whatever
order? Where is the order? Which page?
order is lordship at page. Operative portion is page at 26. Last order. When lordship
Hmm.
take up 20, lordship. It is a single mass order, lordship.
1 minute. The single judge's order is of 2018.
Lordship, after that, Lordship, the page 30 is the division bench order. When it was,
So you want to now withdraw this writ petition and
Lordship, I filed it, so what happened, Lordship, after the single bench order, no, the respondents opposed before the division bench, Lordship, but division appealed the order of the single bench, but the order not yet complied, Lordship.
then you have to file a contempt.
Lordship. But my revision are not yet disposed of, so liberty may be granted. We filed some revision before the authority.
Mr. M. J. Gogoi, learned counsel for the writ petitioner seeks leave of this court to withdraw this writ petition so as to enable his client to pursue appropriate remedy on the basis of the order dated 22/6/2023 passed by the division bench in writ appeal number 130 of 2018.
And
Which-
177,
Huh?
and 17718.
Writ appeal number 130 of 2018, as well as the order dated 14/6/2018 passed in writ appeal number 177 of
What's it?
2018 with liberty to approach this court by filing fresh writ petition as and when a proper cause of action arises for the same. The prayer is not opposed by Mr. D. Boral and a government advocate Assam appearing for the state. In view of the above, this writ petition stands disposed of on withdrawal with liberty as per.
Highly obliged.
Please, your lordship, lordship, for instruction is still awaited. 2 days time may be allowed, lordship only.
We'll have it on Friday then, Mr. Chairman.
Yes. And by the way, my lord, I have also got the instruction, my lord, the RTA reply. Whatever I stated, my lord, that has come true. My lord. The
And-
post are there, my lord.
Then why don't you bring it on record by filing an additional affidavit? We'll have it immediately, or we'll have it on 19th then. You file an additional affidavit.
Uh, Today is Monday. Next Monday, lordship will fix.
Next one.
Then next Monday is a holiday.
Oh,
That's why, after Bihu, immediately after Bihu.
yes.
All right. Mr. B. Chetri, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that during the pendency of this writ petition, he has received, his client has received the RTI, received the reply based on the RTI query, which is required to be brought on record by filing an additional affidavit. Ms. M. Kotagi, learned standing counsel, AH and VET Department Assam submits that instructions as called for on the basis of order dated 2012-2023 as been awaited, and therefore she seeks further 1 week's time to obtain instruction. Taking note of the prayer made at the bar, this writ petition is directed to be listed again on 19th of January 2024 for motion so as to enable the learned departmental counsel to obtain instruction. In the meantime, the petitioner may file additional affidavit if so advised.
Obliged.
But actually, we are directed to obtain instruction regarding status of the appeal, my lord. We have not received it. We have sent a letter, my lord. Let it be next week, my lord,
Okay, lordship.
regarding Gabra appointment.
Then we'll have it on 22nd January, 22nd.
22nd January, my lord.
Second January. lordship.
Ms. S. K. Bhatt, learned counsel for the petitioner is present. Mr. T.C. Chutia, learned additional senior government advocate Assam submits that instructions as called for in terms of the order dated 2012-2023 are still awaited, and therefore further 10 days time is required to produce the instruction. Obtain instruction from the department. Taking note of the request made by Mr. Chutia, this matter is directed to be listed for motion again on 22/1/2024. Mr. J. Henry, learned SC Revenue Assam is present on behalf of the revenue.
Greatly obliged, your lordship.
It is your lordship. Lordship is a
relating to compulsion appointment, your lordship, my case was rejected only because my father, while at the time of expiry of my father, he had less than 3 years of service, your lordship. That has been, your lordship, but this honorable court has set aside that clause 1 of the OM of 2015, your lordship. That's my case, your lordship.
Where is the minutes of the committee?
Your lordship, it is, your lordship will find at page 5411 portion, your lordship, 54, your lordship. It is or 2017, your lordship. Earlier also, I approached this honorable court, your lordship. This honorable court directed that whatever be the outcome of the DLC meeting, your lordship, that will be communicated, your lordship. All along, I had not been communicated, your lordship. That is why delay, your lordship. And I just see.
Yes, Mr. Chutia, what is it?
diary in 2020, 2001, my lord. It is long back.
2001.
One, my lord. Even though they are sending something, my lord, to the SLC or DLC, but 2001, my lord, Deborah Tiwari is in case. Otherwise, my lord, Gaurav Singh's case is there in delay stage, my lord. At this stage,
So we'll issue notice at this.
notice,
stage.
my lord, yes. Because, my lord, these cases are covered all these things, my lord.
Lordship, there were several.
Any application which has not been pursued till 2017-18.
Your lordship, I had to approach earlier 2 times before this honorable court, your lordship.
Contempt you should have filed. But anyways, we'll issue notice at this stage.
Lordship.
Third, Mr.
E. Ahmed, your lordship. E. Ahmed.
E. Ahmed, counsel for the petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The matter pertains to, the matter arises out of a rejection of the request made by the petitioner for appointment on compassionate ground by the SLC.
DLC.
By the DLC.
DLC Kachar, your lordship.
Kachar, full stop. Mr. T.C. Chutia, learned additional senior government advocate Assam appearing for the state submits that his writ petition is hit by delay and laches and is covered by several judgments of this court. Several judgments of the Supreme Court of India as well as this court, and therefore he be granted some time to file affidavit assigning the maintainability of the writ petition. In view of the above, issue notice of motion returnable in 6 weeks. Since Mr. Chutia,
I am for 2 and 3, my lord.
an accepted notice for respond numbers. Who is for one?
One for water resource, my lord. Standing counsel is there. B. Goswami, he was there.
Miss Aram Deka is also there.
Water
Deka, you
resource.
are standing counsel voters.
Water resource.
So can you accept
Sir.
notice for
Yes,
respond?
sir, I can accept.
One.
Since Miss Aram
One,
Deka, Lanet
4 and
SC
5.
Water Resources Department has appeared in accepted
Yeah.
notice for respond number 1. And Mr. T.C. Chutia, Lanet additional senior 1, 4 and 5.
I am for 2 and 3, my lord. I am for 2 and 3. C is 1, 4 and 5.
Yes. And Mr. T.C. Patel and an additional senior government advocate Assam for response numbers 2 and 5. Service of notice is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copy of the writ petition is furnished to the learned departmental council so as to enable them to obtain instruction. Question of maintainability of this writ petition is kept open and shall be gone into at this stage of.
I beg one more party, your lordship. Standing council, water resource has not been shown in the cause this, that is why perhaps.
At this stage of admission hearing, let this matter be listed by reflecting the name of learned SC WR department in the cause list. Listed again by showing the name of.
Oblige, your lordship.
This is a case of dismissal from service, my lord. At this stage, I pray for issuance of notice, my lord.
By filing the writ petition, the petitioner is assailing the order of dismissal from service dated
17/8/23.
17/8/2023, as well as the appellate order affirming the same passed on 30/11/2023. Full stop. Heard Mr. S. Crown, learned counsel for the writ petitioner, perused the amendments made in the writ petition. Issue notice of motion returnable in 6 weeks. Mr. R. Dhawar, learned additional senior government.
All respondents.
Government advocate Assam has appeared and accepted notice for all the respondents. As such, no formal notice is required to be sent in this case. Extra copy of the writ petition, requisite in numbers, will be furnished to the Government Advocate Assam, so as to enable him to obtain instruction and file affidavit. You want a firm date?
Yes, madam.
When?
After 6 weeks, end of February, madam. Or middle of February, madam.
This case again on 28/2/2023 as a fixed date.
Item 11.
May I plead your lordship, my lord, the petitioners are aggrieved by the action of the respondent authorities in not holding DPC and not considering their case for promotion to the next higher post, my lord. The final gradation list in this respect has been published long back on 8/11/2023, my lord, annexure to page 15. And thereafter, my lord, on 2 occasions, my lord, the dates were notified for holding DPC, my lord. And the petitioner number 2, my lord, he is going to retire on 31st of this month, my lord.
But you have written in a synopsis, petitioner number 1 is going to retire on 31st.
Petitioner number 1, his name appears at serial number 2 of the gradation list, my lord.
Who is going to retire on 31st January?
Petitioner number 1, whose name appears at serial number 2 of the gradation list.
Right.
And their next promotional post is chief engineer. And there are 6 numbers of chief engineer post. Out of 6, 5 are vacant, my lord. And on 2 occasions, if your lordship peruses page 17, my lord, dates were notified initially for holding the DPC on 17th of November and then on 22nd of December. But without citing any reason, my lord, that has been cancelled. Now the petitioner number 1, whose name appears at gradation at serial number 2 of the gradation.
Right. Where is the recent judgment of this court? Right to be considered for promotion facet of.
My lord, in this regard, my lord, annexure 4, my lord, page 18.
I am asking you something else. Where is the judgment of this court that right to be considered for promotion is a facet of fundamental right?
Yes, my lord.
You are not aware. How much time you want?
My lord,
You pray for time then. You are not prepared. Yes, Mr. Nayak.
Lordship, in my submission, Lordship, on 3 occasions, departmental process, promotion committee meeting took place, Lordship. There is no use of keeping this pending, nothing to object, Lordship. So, Lordship, may earlier also, Lordship.
But we'll still dispose it on Wednesday.
Lordship.
You can just find out what is happening. Minimal, there is a judgment of this court.
Yes, that is it.
Recent judgment, I think,
Lordship.
just before vacation.
Lordship, they also got promotion to the post of additional chief engineer only after following your Lordship judgment.
No,
Lordship.
another judgment is there, very recent, December only.
my lord, annexure 4 is one kind of judgment, my lord. Annexure 4, I have annexed, my lord, because the
No, that one kind is fine. There is another kind.
my lord,
You kindly
I'm
find out
praying-
what is the another
I
kind.
am praying for because he is going to retire.
Prayer of Mr. Dean, I heard Mr. D.P. Boral and a counsel appearing for the petitioner on the prayer of Mr. P. Nayak, Leonard SC, PWD Department, Assam. Let this matter be posted for motion as well on the day after tomorrow, date to deliver as a fixed item. So as to enable Mr. Nayak to obtain instruction facilitating disposal of the writ petition. One extra copy of the writ petition be furnished to Mr. Nayak during the course of the day. The reason I am doing it is when we pass a mandamus, some formal opportunity must be given to the council. So you also take a formal instruction, we'll close it. Because this is a mandamus, mandamus to consider. We'll pass a mandamus to consider.
They are in fact, Lordship, already under consideration.
That is why,
Yes, Lordship.
even if you don't want to keep quiet,
Lordship.
but we'll show that we have given the department an opportunity. On the first day, issuing a mandamus is not correct.
Yes, my lord.
And you come up with the judgment, Fisheries Department.
Yes, my lord.
Item
I'm
12.
like-
May please your lordship. My lord, here the petitioner's claim is for a retrospective promotion. My lord, promotion to be given effect to retrospectively. What happened, my lord, the petitioner was a junior engineer in the PWD, and my lord, he passed the associate membership certificate examination from All India Institute of Civil Engineers, Ludhiana. So there was some confusion, and my lord, they were not considered for promotion, although that is treated to be
So
equivalent.
here notice has to be issued.
My lord, here, in fact, in similarly circumstance, my lord, petitioners came and my lord, direction was issued to consider the representation. That will suffice, my lord, because On the basis of that direction, my lord, one person has already been given that effect. Only, my lord, disposal of the last representation, my lord.
Where is the representation?
The representation, your lordship finds at page 61. And my lord, there are many orders for disposal of representation. May I please two, my lord?
So these persons who were promoted on 16/9/2015 are junior,
Yes, my lord.
junior to
My
the
lord.
petitioner. All right, then we'll dispose it of. Heard Mr. M.K. Chaudhary and his senior counsel assisted by Mr.
D. Bora.
D. Bora and counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. E. Nayak, learned SC PWD Assam, appearing on behalf of respondent numbers 2, 3, and 4. Mr. T.C. Chutia, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, has appeared for respondent number 1. First up. The case of the writ petitioner in a nutshell is that he is presently holding the post of assistant engineer bracket civil in the Public Works Department bracket PWD bracket Assam and posted. Where is he posted now? Posted.
He's posted at Guwahati, my lord, that order
And is presently posted in the office of
of the chief engineer.
Chief Engineer PWD Assam.
My
First up. The petitioner was promoted from the post of junior engineer bracket civil to the post of assistant engineer civil on 5/12/2023. However, his juniors were promoted to the post of assistant engineer civil on 16/9/2015. Full stop. On the earlier occasion, the case of the petitioner was ignored merely because there was a cloud of doubt on the validity of the degree held by him, that is AMICE bracket I bracket close, granted by the Institution of Civil Engineers bracket India in the year 2011. As there was some doubt as to whether that is a degree equivalent to the B degree held by the other departmental candidates. Subsequently, the aforesaid controversy was resolved and the petitioner's degree was accepted, whereafter he was promoted. The grievance of the petitioner is that his promotion to the rank of assistant engineer bracket civil ought to be counted with effect from the date when his juniors were promoted, that is 16/9/2015, since his promotion was delayed for no fault on his part. First up, Mr. Chaudhary, learned senior counsel for the writ petitioner, has invited the attention of this court to the representation dated 8/12/2023 submitted by the petitioner before the competent authority ventilating the grievance in the matter. The learned senior counsel has also produced orders passed by this court in similar writ petitions, being WPC number 7027 of 2023 and WPC number 7006 of 2023, instituted by similarly situated departmental candidates with the same grievance, whereby a direction was issued to the authorities to consider their representations, to contend that on the basis of the order of this court, the representations submitted by those candidates had been considered and their grievances were redressed. And Mr. Chaudhary therefore seeks a similar order in the present proceeding as well. The learned departmental counsel submits that he would have no objection if an order is passed by this court to consider the representation submitted by the petitioner. In view of the above and having regard to the facts and circumstances of the case, this writ petition stands disposed of at this stage of motion hearing with a direction upon the respondent number two to consider the representation dated 8/12/2023 bracket annexure 17 numerical submitted by the petitioner and pass appropriate order therein within a period of 45 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. Writ petition is accordingly closed. That we have recorded.
Highly obliged.
Item 13.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, here the petitioner is a master degree in the language as well as in the sports, and he applied for the post of SDSO as per the advertisement. That advertisement, your lordship will find it annexure 27.
Mr. Sharma, your prayer is self-contradictory, but we'll issue notice.
My lord.
You have made two prayers which are mutually cancelling each other. You want the earlier result to be published.
Yes, yes.
And you also want,
But in
you have participated in the subsequent process.
my lord.
You can't ask for the same. Legally, you cannot,
Yes,
right? But we will not hold technical points against your client.
my lord.
Otherwise, this is a case to be dismissed in limine.
Yes,
You have anything to say on that?
my lord, that will.
You want the earlier result to be declared,
Yes,
but they have subsequently advertised for the same post. You have participated in the subsequent process.
but for different categories, my lord.
Maybe,
Not for the same post, my lord.
maybe, but the earlier process was annulled.
Earlier it was SDSO, and secondly, it was physical instructor.
No, but the earlier process itself was cancelled.
Earlier, it was not cancelled, my lord. It is pending.
Anyway, let them obtain instruction.
Yes,
The fact that subsequent advertisement has been issued,
yes,
is it not a proof of the fact that the earlier process has been abandoned?
yes.
And on the same. Anyways, heard Mr. J. Sharma, Learned Counsel appearing for the writ petition. That is the amendments made in the writ petition. The petitioner is aggrieved by the fact, internally aggrieved by the fact that although he has applied for the post of physical instructor pursuant to the advertisement notice dated 11/5/2023, he has neither received any call letter nor any reason has been furnished by the authorities for not declaring the result of the first interview by the petitioner took part for the post of SDSO-3. Mr. P. Nayak, Learned Standing Counsel,
BTC also.
appears in praise for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. In view of the above, issue notice returnable in 4 weeks. 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Since Mr. H. Chakravarti, Learned G. Assam has accepted notice for respondent number 1 and Mr. Nayak for respondent numbers 2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, and 4.
Notice is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copies of the writ petition will be furnished to the Learned Department Counsel so as to enable them to obtain instruction in the matter. Pendency of this writ petition will not be a bar for the respondents to take appropriate steps in the matter in accordance with law for redressal of grievance of the petitioner, if so advised.
Item 14.
May I please, Lordship? But the case of the petitioner has been recommended by the DLC Kachar Malar, but has not been placed before the SLC. This is the simple grievance matter. Recommended by the DLC.
Instruction also. DLC and SLC.
You have been very smart in drafting the synopsis. You don't mention when the person died.
Person died, my lord, on 16/6/2010.
And his case
That's
is
why you have omitted that.
recommended in the,
We'll find out from the,
that time, the death certificate I have given.
no, why have you not mentioned it in the synopsis?
Simple prayer is that matter only for the consideration of this case, placing the case of the petitioner before the SLC.
Cannot be done. More than 13 years gone, now no element of compulsion. It cannot be done.
Notice may be issued, ma'am.
Notice on dismissal. Right? All right. Heard Mr. Ekedatta. We'll bunch all these cases and finish them in the first week of February. You obtain your instruction, whatever is there. Mr. Ekedatta, learned counsel for the
B.
petitioner. Huh?
B.
Oh, sorry. Mr. B. Purkastel, learned counsel for the writ petitioner. Let us the amendments made in the writ petition. In matter pertains to prayer of the petitioner for appointment on proportional ground. Mr. Azarika, learned Government Advocate Assam appears and accepts notice on behalf of
2 and 4.
respondent numbers 2 and 4. Whereas Ms. Sharma, S. Sharma, learned SC Health accepts notice for respondent numbers 1, 3,
5
and 6. Which 5?
Divisional engineer, regional workshop, state health transport.
Divisional.
State health transport organization.
1, 3, 5 and 6. As such, service and notice is deemed to be completed. Extra copy of the writ petition is furnished to the learned department council so as to enable them to obtain instruction. The question of maintainability of the writ petition is kept open and shall be gone into at this stage of admission hearing. Let this matter be listed again after. Given this is 4 weeks.
Okay.
Item 15.
May I please, Worship? My lord, this case relates to the promotion, my lord, petitioner was selected by district level committee, my lord, at page 19, my lord. Thereafter, his name was referred to the chief engineer at page 25, seeking approval, my lord. After that, my
So
lord.
you will need to obtain instruction. You have
Okay, similar writ petition has been disposed of, your lordship, whereby say, and they have not annexed the appointment letters, lordship, and they're ex cadet post, they appoint khalasi post, your lordship. So ex cadet posts are not eligible for promotion, your lordship.
Let them file an affidavit.
In fact, this is an order of,
Because my name appeared in the gradation list also, my lord. Number 2 for number 9. I let's to differ. Then what to disclose of the yes, sir.
So we'll ask him to chief engineer to take a decision and communicate it.
Yes.
So how, which are the other cases? Item numbers?
16 month, 15 and 16.
15 and 16 similar or whatever, same post. Right. Heard Mr. J.I. Borbiel and it comes to appearing for the writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. R.R. Gogoi
Yes,
and
Lord.
standing counsel.
for public health
PhD
engineering
Department
department.
Assam appearing for the respondent numbers
All respond, lordship.
for all the respondents. Full stop. The writ petitioner hearing is serving as
Halasi man.
Khalasi. in the office of the executive engineer, PHE, Guwahati Division Number 1, Guwahati. Full stop. On 30/12/2007, the divisional level selection committee had made a recommendation for promoting the petitioner to the post of section assistant. Which was forwarded to the office of the chief engineer, PHE W, bracket or W, Assam, by communication dated 3/1/2018, seeking approval of the chief engineer Jagat Vidugo, response number. That is the response number lot 3. Seeking the approval of the said respondent for promoting the petitioner. However, till date, the response number 3 has not taken any decision in the matter, as a result of which the valuable right of the petitioner to be considered for promotion to a higher rank has been denied. Hence, this writ petition. First up, Mr. Barbhaya submits that whatever be the decision of the chief engineer, the same ought to be taken promptly and communicated to the petitioner, which has not been done, thereby prompting the writ petitioner to approach this court by filing this writ petition. First up, Mr. R.R. Gogoi, Learned Standing Counsel, PHE Department, Assam, on the other hand, submits that the writ petitioner is holding an ex-cadre post and therefore he has no right to be promoted to the higher post of section assistant. That is the reason no decision was taken in the matter by the respondent number 3. First up, Mr. Gogoi, however, Mr. Gogoi has, however, fairly submitted that once a recommendation was forwarded to the respondent number 3, it was incumbent upon the said official to take a decision in the matter and communicate the same to the petitioner. Full stop. It is no doubt correct that promotion is a creature of statute, and therefore the question of promoting an employee to the next higher post would arise only if the employee is entitled to such promotion as per the rules. However, in this case, since the divisional level selection committee had made a recommendation in favor of the petitioner, it prima facie appears that the said aspect of the matter was duly taken note of by the selection committee before making the recommendation in favor of the petitioner. If the respondent number 3 is in disagreement with the said position, then it was incumbent upon him to record his decision in the matter and communicate the same to the, not only to the departmental authorities, but also to the petitioner, which has evidently and admittedly not been done in the present case. As such, without expressing any opinion on the merit of the claim of the petitioner, this writ petition is being disposed of at the stage of motion hearing with a direction upon the respondent number 3 to take a decision on the recommendation made by the DLSC in favor of the petitioner, and thereafter communicate the outcome of the same to the petitioner in writing. First up, in the event the decision is adverse to the interest of the petitioner, it would be open for him to assail the same by approaching this court once again with a fresh writ petition. The writ petition is accordingly closed. Same order in the other matter.
Time limit be given, my lord, otherwise they will.
The exercise be
4 weeks.
carried out and completed
4
within
weeks,
a
sir.
period of 6 weeks from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. With the above observation, this writ petition stands closed. Same order in the
In
other.
16 months.
Everything is same.
Same everything.
DLC decision and all.
Yes, yes, everything only name change.
16 also disputed.
Problem.
Okay.
Item 17.
May I please, your lordship. My lord, petitioner was appointed lordship under the Assam Public Service Appointment of Family Members of Persons Killed by Extremist Rules lordship 1992 lordship. Lordship, when the petitioner applied lordship, the government considered the petitioner's case for appointment in the.
This we will have to issue notice.
Yes, my lord.
Heard Mr. N.S. Borbwell and counsel for the writ petitioner peruse the amendments made in the petition. The petitioner is aggrieved due to the fact that despite the recommendation made by the despite the approval of the government for his appointment in the post of an LDA, the petitioner was appointed as a basic health worker and his grievance in this regard has not been redressed till today by the competent authority.
No, my lord, that was already lordship. Subsequently, they have corrected the mistake after filing of the writ petition lordship.
Okay.
The speaking order lordship. Only my speaking order at page 39 lordship. That I was replaced lordship as a lordship LDA lordship. After passing of this honorable court's order lordship 19/2023 lordship. But only fact is that lordship they have added a paragraph lordship wherein it was mentioned that however Sri Girishchandra Das would not be entitled to claim previous in-service financial benefits as well as claim for seniority for promotion to the next higher cadre of post. My entire earlier service was banished lordship.
Will correct it. So and so Perez and the Dileto agreed by the speaking order dated 01/09/2023, which seeks to denude the petitioner of its seniority and other service benefits in the previous post of basic health worker pursuant to his appointment as an LD. The instant writ petition has been filed inter alia contending that the impugned order is not only illegal but is also contrary to the letter and spirit of the order passed by this court in WPC number.
In WPC number lordship
8679 of
8679/2019.
Mr. D.P. Borrell and his standing counsel health department has been placed for
All
6
the
weeks time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 6 weeks. Since Mr. Bora has accepted notice for all the respondents, no formal notice is required to be sent in this case. Extra copy of the writ petition, requisite in numbers be furnished to the learning department council so as to enable him to obtain instruction and file it.
Obliged.
Item 18.
Pensionary, you obtain instruction, we'll proceed for motion only on 22nd.
Lordship, he is getting the minimum of the pay scale, Lordship, as per offender's judgment. Lordship may kindly have a look, page 44 for a moment, my lord. The petitioner name is reflected in serial number 42.
That's why we'll dispose it on 22nd January. You
Lordship.
obtain written instruction.
My lord,
Heard Mr. B. Sinha Learned Counsel appearing for the petitioner. Also heard Miss M.D. Bora Learned SC Transport Department Assam, who seeks 10 days time to obtain written instruction from the department facilitating disposal of the writ petition at the stage of motion hearing. Since the claim of the petitioner is for payment of pension on regular basis, the request made by Ms. Bora stands accepted. You are appearing? Correspondent number 6. Mr. Ardhar. You are also there, Mr. Nayak?
Yes, Lordship, respondent number 4, Lordship.
Mr. P. Nayak, Learned Standing Counsel Finance Department is present for respondent number 4 and Mr. Ardhar, Learned SC AG Assam is present for respondent number 5. For respondent number 6, on the Mr. S. J. Hazarika, learned counsel is present for respondent number 5. On the request of the learned departmental counsel, this matter is directed to posted for motion again on 22/1/2024. One extra copy each be furnished to the learned department counsel so as to enable them to obtain instruction. You obtain written instruction.
Deeply obsessed. Finding matter, I can do.
In this case, Lordship, I could not able to obtain instruction whether the SLC was convened or not. Let me take the instruction, Lordship, after viewing. On the request of Mr. R. Learned counsel for the petitioner, this matter stands adjourned and shall now be listed after Bihu. So as to enable the petitioner's counsel to obtain updated instruction.
Finding matter, I can go.
That compassionate appointment, my lord, with my limited prayer, my lord. Not government advocate supposed to place the instruction, my lord.
Now, Mr.
My lord.
See, the point is, the person died in 2000.
My lord.
So the question of issuing a mandamus to appoint the petitioner cannot arise and will not arise.
Right.
Now tell us what we can do. After 23 years or 24 years of death of a person, the question of appointment on compassionate ground cannot arise, will not arise. At least not in this court.
My lord.
So now tell me what can be done.
My
You
lord.
can only keep it in ICU for some more weeks, just for your satisfaction.
My lord, yes, my lord.
You want that ICU or semi-ICU? Semi-ICU is motion and ICU is notice. What do you want?
Notice, your lordship, may.
ICU. But question doesn't arise. These matters, why are councils just filing these cases?
In fact, my lord, we have.
This is not ethically correct. Ethically, it is not correct. 20 years, 18 years, where is the question of compassionate appointment? The government is going to go bonkers if we start passing these orders. 1, 2 years, 3 years maximum over. Beyond that, nothing can be done.
But so far as my lord, this honorable court on 2 occasions, my lord, directed them to consider, my lord, his case, my lord. In the year 2011 also, my lord, this honorable court directed, but that was never informed or nor his case is considered. That's why.
Maybe, but after 23 years, there cannot be any question of
My
compassion.
lord. Yes, your lordship.
After 3 years also, it cannot be. So why don't you allow us to remove the
There is a
ventilator
delay, my
today?
lord. Yes, my lord.
Why can't we remove the ventilator today itself?
My lord, your lordship, my lord, your lordship. It is up to your lordship.
If any purpose is served by putting it in ICU, then it's fine. But why are you troubling these poor people?
In that case, I may be allowed to, my lord.
Have you understood what I'm saying?
My lord,
The question of issuing a mandamus cannot arise after 23 years.
but he is.
Whatever be the circumstances, whatever.
His petitioner's query, grievance only is that, my lord, on 2 occasions, this honorable court passed order, but never been considered, my lord. That is his only contention, my lord. From 2001, this honorable court directed, my lord, and then again 2011, my lord, this honorable court also directed. But same has never been neither considered, my lord, or informed to the petitioner, my lord.
No, but then
That is only his case, my lord. Otherwise, he has no
Then you
case.
should have filed the contempt in 2001.
That he is not done, my lord.
Then what can be done?
That is his.
What can be done? We have to go by the law.
We have received the paralyzed comments otherwise. His case was considered in the year 2012 and rejected there and there.
But
On
that
the
was
basis
not
of-
considered.
on
In
the
that
basis
case,
of-
your lordship may
Right,
pass
alright.
the order, my lord.
All right.
I have.
I heard Mr. I. Alam, learned counsel for the writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. D. Bora, learned government advocate Assam, appearing for this state. The grievance of the petitioner is that his application for appointment on compassionate ground was never considered by the authorities, despite the earlier orders passed by this court. It appears that the father of the petitioner died on harness on 12/6/2000. Whereafter, he had submitted an application seeking appointment on compassionate ground. Full stop. Based on written instruction obtained by the learned government advocate Assam, Mr. Bora submits that the case of the petitioner was considered way back in the year 2012 and rejected. Mr. Alam submits that his client was not aware of the said developments as a result of which the instant writ petition has been filed. Moreover, the question of appointment, in view of the above, nothing survives for decision in this writ petition, particularly in view of the fact that more than 23 years have passed since the father of the petitioner had died. And therefore, the question of considering his application for appointment on compassionate ground cannot arise at this distant point of time. In view of the above, this writ petition stands disposed of.
For admission, item 92.
Apply to
Yes. Who is appearing for response number 7?
7 month, I don't know, recently, yes, 7 is ex-serviceman welfare society impleted. নাম শুরু করছেন It is a necessary party, Manot.
Necessary party.
Where is this person?
Last time also nobody had appeared him.
Okay, you wait for a little while. Can you call up N. Borua and ask him to come to the court? Just wait for something. Because what happens is if you pass an order, then come for a review again. Then another 2 years is gone.
Item 20.
May I please, Your Lordship?
He wants time. His senior is.
After review, let me date make 22 or it's 22.
Mr. S.G. Sharma, counsel for the petitioner is present. On behalf of the learned standing council, Industrial Department, Assam, expressing personal difficulty to argue the matter today, this petition stands adjourned and be now listed again on 24th of January 2020. You are there, Mr. Sharma? Mr. M. Sharma? Learned counsel is present for response number 4.
Obliged.
The matter relates to compassionate appointment, Lordship. The father of the petitioner died in the year 2013, 2013, Lordship. After that, he applied for his appointment and the DLC recommended his case. And subsequently, SLC rejected his case on the ground that 5% vacancy is over.
SLC rejected when?
SLC rejected in the Lordship, find at page 21, Lordship. Annexure 6, Lordship. And my name is page 25, Lordship. Serial number 78.
So what is wrong with the decision?
Lordship, I'm approaching this honorable court on two issues, Lordship. One, Lordship, once DLCS recommended my case, whether SLC can reject my case on the ground of this 5%.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
One point is there, Lordship. And
DLC never makes assessment of vacancies.
Lordship, and the second issue is, Lordship, what happened? My father died in the year 2013. And at that relevant point of time, Lordship, that 2009 scheme was in vogue. And my case was considered under the scheme of 2015, Lordship. What happened as per the scheme of 2009, 5% of the existing vacancy of the year ought to be considered, but subsequent amendment on 5% vacancy of the total strength has been brought in. So whether my case.
So is there any decided case law whether it should be which scheme should be considered?
Lordship, this honorable court has passed in judgment where your Lordship has held that the scheme at the time of death of the person concerned will be applicable, which has been reported. Lordship, para 14. Citation Ahid Ahmed Majumdar. Passed by this honorable court.
Then later on, NC Santosh judgment, it says that at date at the time of consideration, the OM which would be applicable at the time of consideration of the case.
Paragraph
There's
number
a three-bench judgment, Your Lordship.
Which judgment?
NC Santosh versus State of Karnataka. I don't have the copy. I can give the citation. In fact, 2027 SCC 617. Which says that norms revealing on a date of application, consideration or application should be the basis for consideration of
First
claim.
of all, is there any appeal preferred against this judgment? State has preferred any appeal.
I'm not aware. I've just been told actually about the judgment. Your Lordship.
Reported judgment, reported judgment.
No, that's all right. Are you aware of the other judgment he's talking about?
I'm not.
Lordship, he has been just informed me about the judgment. I've gone through the judgment. In that judgment, what happened? The issue was as regards the consideration of the case in respect of the minor son of the person who died in harness.
All right, so both of you are ready to argue the matter finally today?
No, I'm not prepared because I don't have the judgment with me. No, minor.
Then we'll take it up on 23rd.
I need
Lordship.
Whichever judgment, whatever you.
Lordship.
So and so for petitioner, so and so for the state. It is submitted at the bar that this matter is ready for disposal at the stage of admission, and therefore the matter be taken up for admission, expeditious disposal. In view of the above and on the request of learned counsel for both the sides, that this petition be listed again on 23rd of January 2023 as a fixed item for admission hearing.
Please, Your Lordship, that I want to file and rejoin there, my lord, here. Let it come just after vacation.
Mr. C. Goswami, learned counsel for the petitioner, prays for and is granted 10 days time to file rejoinder affidavit. Mr. S. Datta, learned SC PNRD Assam, and Miss.
Aspiring on behalf of SK Medhi.
I'll record only one name. Which one?
SK Medhi.
And Mr. SK Medhi,
Respondent.
counsel is present for the official respondents and do not have any objection to the prayer is allowed. Let the matter be listed accordingly.
Obliged.
Item 25.
Your Lordship, we are preparing a reply affidavit, Your Lordship, to the affidavit in opposition filed by the respondent authority. 7 days time is required, Your Lordship. We have already prepared it, Your Lordship.
Mr. S. Bottakur, counsel appearing for the petitioner, prays for and is granted 10 days time to obtain instruction and file a rejoinder affidavit. Mr. A.K. Datta, learned counsel is present for the respondent. Let the matter be listed again after the rejoinder affidavit.
Obliged.
Item 27.
This matter will be taken up after some time, Lordship.
Why?
Lordship, Senior Counsel Mr. K. N. Chaudhary is on legs, Lordship.
Now let us see what is the matter.
Lordship, Sir, the ACR of the petitioner was not communicated. Lordship. There is an adverse remark in his ACR for which he was not considered for promotion to the post of IAS, Lordship, from ACS.
All right, after some time.
Lordship.
Item 28.
May it please your lordship. Otherwise, pleadings are over, my lord. Only 6, 7, 8 BTC affidavit will be very necessary in this. It is a promotional matter, my lord.
Lordship, in this case, B. Soduri is appearing, he is coming, Lordship. First of the time. Yes.
Vikram.
Yes, yes.
matter for time being.
No, who are you? You are appearing for whom?
Jai Borbuya, sir.
Huh?
Jai Borbuya.
Oh, which respondent?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Mr. Chaudhary, you are appearing. We'll take up the matter final disposal.
Lordship, we have not filed our affidavit. Instruction we have received only few days back.
Little file their affidavit, it will be important.
How much time will you require to file affidavit?
Lordship, 2 weeks, Lordship. Let it come after immediately after vacation, Lordship. Thank you.
Mr. A.K. Bhuyal, learned counsel is present for the petitioner. Mr. B. Chaudhary, learned SC BTC appearing for the respond numbers
BTC, Lordship.
6 to 8. Submit that he has received instructions and therefore be permitted 2 weeks time to file affidavit on behalf of the BTC authorities. Considering the significance that the affidavit of the BTC authority would have in this matter, the prayer made by learned SC BTC stands allowed. The registry to list this case again after the counter affidavit on behalf of the respond number 6, 7, 8 is brought on record, or 4 weeks from today, whichever is earlier.
Interim shall continue, my lord.
Interim order passed, then conditional registry to make this case again after 4 weeks, so as to enable the learned counsel for the respondents to file affidavit. Interim order passed earlier to continue.
Deeply obliged.
My lord, may kindly take it after some time. Senior counsel Mr. Savalaj will explain.
What is this matter?
My lord, termination, my lord. I was on probation, my lord. Oil India terminated me without any show cause, anything. My lord.
So this will require final hearing.
My lord.
So we'll fix a date.
My lord.
Yes, lordship.
Government
was supposed to file.
Your lordship, we are filing the affidavit today in this matter, your lordship. On behalf of the state government, your lordship.
Which respondent?
The respond number, respond number 2 and 3.
Right, Mr.
H.K. Sharma.
H.K. Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner is present. Mr. D. Bora, learned government advocate Assam, appearing for the respond numbers 1 to 4, submits that counter affidavit on behalf of respond numbers 2 and 3 is ready and is in the process of being filed during the course of the day. Mr.
L. Santam, lordship.
L.
Santam.
L. Santam, learned counsel is present on behalf of respond numbers 5, 6, and 7. In view of the submission made by the learned government advocate Assam, this matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks. Let this case be listed again by tagging the affidavit, counter affidavit on behalf of the respond numbers 2 and 3 with the record of this case.
Much.
Item 30.
Hello, in this case, I have to file agenda affidavit, my lord.
We have filed our affidavit, my lord.
You want to file rejoinder?
Yes, ma'am.
How much time?
1 week, 2 weeks, my lord.
All right, Mr. I.H. Saika, learned
I am K. Kolita, ma'am.
K. Kolita, learned counsel for the petitioner prays for and is granted 2 weeks time to obtain instruction and file rejoinder affidavit. responding to the counter affidavit filed by the official respondent. Mr. H.K. Das, learned SC GHC, as well as Mr. D. Bora, learned G. Asan are present on behalf of the official respondent.
Highly.
Item 31.
May it please your lordship. My lord, in this matter, I am appearing for the 4, 5 and 6 private respondent, my lord. My lord, I have already prepared my affidavit and sent it for vetting, my lord. Some time may be given, my lord, so that I can file it.
Lordship, 10 months time already they have got, Lordship. And
You are appearing in person.
yes, yes, Lordship.
What is the matter about?
It's a termination for termination from the service. Actually, they have imposing some false as well as contradictory allegation, and after that they did not follow single CDR rule and any procedure. They randomly followed the procedure, and then they did not give me any chance to file any. And now I have submitted in para 61 on my petition against all the false allegation as well as contradictory allegation, but they did not respond any against any point of those para. They mentioned that those points are repetition, but they did not mention that in which paragraph and point of their affidavit in reply they mention their responses though against those points, so that I can.
All right, all right.
And they also.
Just a minute. So, we appreciate there is urgency in the matter. We'll take care of it today. But service matters are very technical in nature. Would you require the assistance of a counsel, which we can provide you without any cost?
Lordship, I have already gone through all those things, so at present I
That's
can.
all right. But we will not decide cases on emotion. It will be purely technical.
Yes, Lordship.
So if you are unable to meet a technical point, it will go against you.
Lordship,
There is no extra sympathy just because you are appearing. Be very clear about it. So you may be able to handle, but if you are not able to handle, normally it takes 20 years of experience in the bar to argue a service matter on termination of service. So it's not easy. Just
Lordship,
because you know the facts, we will ask you on law. You have to address the court on legal points.
Lordship, I have faced lots of inconvenience. That is why I am at present I would like to appear as a petitioner.
You are appearing for whom?
I am appearing for, my lord, 4, 5 and 6, my lord. Respond number.
And who are the respond numbers?
My
I have filed my
Lordship, incompletely filed. Actually, they were not responding annexer U1 and XS, which are these two annexer are mainly related to the disciplinary process, and they are not
All right,
responding to.
See, this is the problem. You will create disturbance for the court to decide a matter because you don't know what to say, when to say. You only know what you understand, but what you understand doesn't matter for us. Now, just now what you did is a disturbance for the court. That's why I said, if you want, we can give you assistance. But if you don't want it, it is okay. But we will go by what is the norms of the court. That you have to be very clear. The fact that you have been terminated from service will not make us take a different approach in the matter. We may have sympathy for you, but we'll go by the norms of the court proceeding. You violate it, you will have to face the consequences. Your chance is over for today. You take your seat. Rest is for the discretion of the court. He is for 1 and he is for 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
That is which department? This
Numaligo Refinery.
Numaligo Refinery. And you are for?
Appearing from number 1.
No.
On behalf of.
So you want to file affidavit?
Department, I don't think they will have a role.
All right. You have filed your affidavit. 4, 5 and 6 are who?
Are the persons against whom he alleged malafide, my lord. 4, 5 and 6, my lord. So I have already prepared my affidavit, sent it for vetting. They said, my lord, a week's time will be required for, my lord, finalization of the thing, and they will, my lord, send it.
This writ petition arises out of an order of termination from service issued in respect to the petitioner on, what is the date of the order?
Yes, my lord, I'm just
16/6, madam, 2020.
16/6/20.
16/6/2020.
No.
It's the order of the reviewing authority.
No. 8/10/2021, disciplinary authorities order. Then appellate authorities order is 5/4/2022. And review order is 16/6/2022.
Order of termination from service dated 8/10/2021.
10/21, then appellate
As
order,
1 minute,
I'm sorry,
as well as the subsequent orders dated. What are the two orders?
5/4/2022,
5/4/2022 and
16/6/2022.
16/6/2022 issued by the respectively issued by the appellate authority as well as the reviewing authority, rejecting the claim of the writ petitioner. First up, Mr. Avinash Bora, the petitioner, is present in person and has prayed for expeditious disposal of the writ petition. Mr. N. Deca Leonard SC Numoligo Refinery Limited, appearing for response numbers 2 and 3, submits that counter affidavit on behalf of his clients are already on record. Has he filed any rejoinder?
Yes.
And the petitioner has also submitted rejoinder affidavit. Mr. H.K. Das, Leonard Counsel for the response numbers 4, 5, and 6, however, submits that he is still awaiting instructions from his client to file affidavit, and therefore 2 weeks further
2 weeks time.
be granted for filing affidavit on behalf of the response numbers 4, 5, and 6. The learned CGC appearing for the response number 1 submits that the stand of the department of the refinery authorities would cover the case of the response number 1. In view of the above and considering, then you're right. At this stage, it would be pertinent to note hearing that taking note of the complex nature of legal issues involved in this proceeding, this court had offered the petitioner the services of a competent counsel to argue his case free of cost, which offer has been declined by the petitioner appearing in person. Be that as it may, considering the urgency involved in the matter, this court is of the opinion that this writ petition must be taken up for expeditious disposal. As such, the response numbers 4, 5, and 6 are granted time till 29th of January 2024 to file their affidavit by serving advance copy upon the petitioner. The petitioner would be at liberty to file rejoinder affidavit, if any, on or before 7th of February 2024. This writ petition be listed on 13/2/2024 as a fixed item for final hearing. The records be produced on the next date by Mr. Deca, Leonard SC Numoligo Refinery Limited. We'll take it up for final hearing on 13. As a
I'll file in the meantime. Deeply. Of course.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
On last location, Lordship instruction.
My lord, I have received the instruction, just I'm taking the print out, my lord. My lord,
yes.
The instruction that I have received is that, my lord, there is no record as to show that he has appeared in that, my lord, test, my lord. That is the instruction says, my lord. They have gone through the thing, my lord. No record is available regarding appearance of Muhammad Baharul Islam in PST PET on 12th APBN Jamuri Ghat. That is what my instruction says, my lord.
Lordship, kindly.
Then we'll have to issue notice, you have to file affidavit.
My lord,
It
my
will
lord.
take time, yes.
My lord, my lord.
Heard Mr. P. Chakravarti, Learned Counsel for the writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. R. Dhar, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate Assam, who submits on instruction that there is no record available with the departmental authorities to show that a petitioner had ever participated in the process of selection of special police officer, bracket SPO. He has not taken part in selection of SPOs.
That is what my lord says, my lord.
Lordship, kindly come in page number.
You want the matter to be disposed of today? Then we'll have to dismiss it. They say you did not participate. You say you participated. if they do not take their stand in affidavit, then we will accept their stand and dismiss it. So you want today dismissal today or after?
After.
After. We'll dismiss it later on. Yes.
There is no available record regarding it. Sir,
Yes. What is it, Mr. Dar?
no, I have just put in the instruction, my lord.
So if there is no record, then how will you make out a case?
Exactly, my lord.
You have to show the record then.
Lordship, I annex in my petition, Lordship.
That is an admit card, my lord. I may have
Lordship.
received an admit card, but I will file affidavit, my lord.
There is no record of the petitioner participating in any selection process of SPOs. However, such oral instruction of Mr. Dhar will not be adequate for the purpose of decision of this writ petition on merit. As such, the respondents are directed to file. Who is to file affidavit? The respondent number.
My lord. Respondent number 4, my lord.
4 is directed to. Respondent number 4 is the recruitment board. Who is the authority to file affidavit? Is there a register?
My lord, let respondent number 5 file it. He will file it, my lord.
As such, the respondent number 5 is directed to file an affidavit responding to the amendments made in the writ petition on or before the next date fixed. List this case again after 6 weeks.
Lordship, any date?
Yes, after 6 weeks.
No, bless.
Your Lordship, in this particular matter, Your Lordship, on the first occasion, was pleased to issue notice and stay the further proceedings emanating out of the memorandum charges. If Your Lordship refers to the order dated 1st December.
Lordship,
Last paragraph.
my friend has said that he has been further issued notice. I will ask them to order, they will face the contempt. That's true,
And
Lordship.
the problem is, I'd just like to place, after issuance of this order, honorable court's order, even after that, they are in total defiance of Your Lordship's order. And they have issued at page number 3 of this compilation.
Lordship, I am not aware of this. Let me take instruction. If they will face the tune, Lordship. That's true, Lordship. No doubt about that, Lordship. Because I have received instruction, I will ask them to. Let me advise that,
For me
Lordship.
to file a contempt, Your Lordship, what has happened, they are not even allowing me.
Let
to-
him wait for just for a week, Lordship. If
Just
the-
let me complete. They are not even allowing me to go on leave and come to Guwahati to file the contempt application. That is the sad state of affairs. They are totally vindictive and
All right. Had Mr. D. Bora, learned counsel for the petitioner who submits that notwithstanding the interim order dated 1/12/2023 passed by this court in the present proceeding, the respondents have not only proceeded against the petitioner, but they are also restraining the writ petitioner from coming to Guwahati for the purpose of swearing affidavit for filing contempt case. First up, Mr. B. Chakravarti, learned CGC, appearing for the respondents, praised for posting this matter again on 18/1/2024 so as to enable him to obtain instruction appraising the court as to the veracity of the allegation made by the petitioner's counsel. Let this case be listed again on 18/1/2024 as a first item.
highly obliged, Lordship. Interim order may continue, Your Lordship.
Interim order passed earlier to continue until further orders.
Highly obliged, Lordship.
May please, Your Lordship. Lordship, they were supposed to take instruction, Lordship. In this case, Lordship, the honorable single judge have set aside all my penalties, Lordship. One of the penalty is that there will be no promotion till my retirement. That has been set aside. But thereafter also, Lordship, now my juniors have become CGM and now I'm still the DGM, Lordship. So that portion, Lordship, they ought to have been promoted me to the post of
No,
CGM.
promotion is not the right. Right is.
Yes, Lordship.
considered.
I have not been considered also, Lordship.
Lordship, we have received the instructions. We like to file our affidavit.
When will you file affidavit?
Lordship, 2 weeks.
Which is granted.
Lordship, my only anxiety is I'm retiring February 2024. Early, if a date may be fixed, Your Lordship. I'm retiring to February 2024.
Mr. DJ Das, learned counsel is present for the petitioner. Mr. Your name, please?
I'm appearing on behalf of Andeka, standing counsel.
Mr. N. Decker, learned standing counsel, APDCL, has appeared and submits that he has received instruction and therefore be granted 10 days time to file affidavit. Mr. Das, on the other hand, has expressed urgency in the matter by citing that his client is due for retirement.
February 2024.
Which first day or last day?
Lordship, that I have.
In the month of February 2024. In view of the above, the respondents are granted time till 22/1/2024 file affidavit by serving advance copy upon the petitioner's counsel. List this case again on 25/1/2024 as a fixed item.
Much of this.
Time being matters item 19.
I have contacted Mr. B.N. Sharma in N. Borua means M.S. Nandita Borua. He is junior of the B.N. Sharma. She is suffering from illness and B.N. Sharma is out of station. I told him that you come to the court. He said the matter may be fixed on Thursday. He will come. B.N. Borua. Nandita is suffering from illness. His illness.
Thursday?
Thursday.
Yes, follow.
Top of the list, my lord, because Lordship has passed several orders.
Time in again.
This court has been informed that the learned counsel for the respondent number 7, Miss N. Borua, is unwell and therefore has not been able to come to court. A request has accordingly been made to post this matter again on
Thursday.
Thursdays will be to 11th. 11th of
11.
January 2024 as a fixed item. Mr. A.K. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner, is present and does not have any objection if the prayer is allowed. Registry to therefore list this case again on 11th of January 2024 as the first item in the admission.
Yes.
Malad.
Lordship, I am appearing for respondent number 1 and 2 on behalf of SK Mehdi.
Mr. T.C. Chutia, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, and Mr. S.K. Mehdi, learned CGC, are present on behalf of the official respondents.
Item 27.
Lordship, I take this matter after 8th of February, Lordship.
On the prayer of learned counsel for the writ petitioner, this petition is directed to be listed again on 8th of February.
After 8th of February, any date, Lordship.
On 15th of February 2020.
Lordship. Obliged, Lordship.
For orders, item 25.
Your Lordship, kindly see order dated my lord 21/12.
Yes, my lord. Somehow I missed to file the affidavit, my lord. I'll file immediately within 2-3 days, madam. Let the matter fix on 18th or 19th, my lord, any date, fine.
Mr. T.J. Mohanty, senior counsel, is present for the petitioner. Ms. A. Gayan, learned counsel representing the respondents, has sought time till 11/1/2024.
11/1, my lord.
11 or 12?
My lord, 12, I may not be available, my lord. 11, my lord. Today is,
11/1/2024 to file affidavit
yes, my lord.
on behalf of the respondents. In view of the above and on the request of learned counsel for the respondent, this matter is directed to be posted again on 19/1/2024 by
Yes.
citing the affidavit.
Must oblige, my lord.
Affidavit remaining filed by the respondents.
Item 36.
My lord, 2 weeks time may be granted, my lord, to file appropriate IA, my lord, incorporating name of the person. my lord.
Lordship, the departmental proceeding has been completed, your lordship, and a penalty has been imposed.
Can you have to tell it?
We'll see it, my lord. We'll see it, my lord, may come up after vacation.
No. We'll close it today. If the departmental proceeding has been concluded, why should we keep it pending? Keeping cases pending is not a luxury, Mr. Babuya. What is the order?
Order, lordship, will see at page
Page 10, your lordship. 10, 8. 10.
এইবিলাক প্ৰমোচন দিয়া হ'ল নেকি? দিয়া হৈ গ'ল। This year.
The order of the court is to pass final order. That has been passed.
Yes, your lordship.
So then
We
go
may
ahead.
be given
can
comes
challenge.
to essay little.
Yes, heard Mr. J.I. Bobby, learned counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. R.R. Gogoi, learned counsel appearing for the respondent.
Sole respondent.
Sole respondent who submits that in terms of the direction issued by this court by order dated 13/8/2020, passed in WPC number 2937 of 2020. The final order dated 18/2/2021 has been passed, and therefore this is 18/2/2021.
Yes, your lordship.
That's what.
Even the copy has been marked to the petitioner also.
Has been passed, and therefore this contempt case be closed. A copy of the order dated 18/2/2021 has been produced by Mr. Gogoi. I have perused the same. In view of the above, this contempt case is hereby closed by granting liberty to the petitioner to assail the order dated 18/2/2021 by filing appropriate proceeding, if so advised.
Lost.
Obliged, lordship.
Item 37.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, in this case, the pleadings are complete. Actually, it was listed in hearing list in court number 20. On last occasion, Mr. P.K. Tiwari had appeared and apprised about the parity part because three officers, the topmost official, the second most official, and I am the lowest, have been given the severest punishment of dismissal. So that on that limited point, it was to be argued. Mr. P.K. Tiwari was supposed to argue today. Today morning, he has been suffering from severe throat infection. So it may be fixed on 19th for final disposal. It's already, all pleadings are complete. It was listed on hearing item only.
It was heard by the bench.
It was not totally heard. It was Mr. Tiwari apprised the court about the circumstances. Then since in court number 20, the practice.
Right, Mr. Arjit Das, counsel for the petitioner submits that this matter has been substantially heard by another bench when the matter was listed on 20/12/2023.
Lordship, that would be wrong if I said substantially heard because in the fact end, Mr. Tiwari just gave
Submits that Mr. P.K. Tiwari, learned senior counsel for the petitioner, is unwell and therefore has not been able to come to the court today. As such, this matter be listed again on 19/1/2024. Mr. H. Buragwai, learned counsel appearing for the respondent numbers.
All the respondents, your lordship.
Appearing for the respondents are present and does not have any objection if the prayer is allowed. I wish to therefore list this matter again on 19/1/2024 as a fixed item. In the
deeply obliged.
Obliged.
Item 38.
Lordship, the impugn order is page 65, lordship.
Why they are not coming? Why he is not coming? Call him. No, yeah, I have to. You wait for 5 minutes.
Lordship.
I have to rise for some
Lordship,
medical reasons, sir. And I'll come back at 5.
Lordship. Now the problem is, lordship, when the order was passed, lordship, the fact that the petitioner was engaged against a personal post, this fact was not before the honorable court, lordship. So the order has been passed, lordship. The petitioner was engaged against a personal post, lordship. Appointment was against a personal post, lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, the order has been passed in persons of the order dated, my lord,
Bodhan Das versus State of Assam, my lord. And same is reflected in page number 57, my lord. And the Bodhan Das already promoted, my lord. He's
It's not the point.
Lordship.
Petitioner is holding a,
Lordship.
petitioner is holding a personal post.
Lordship.
So
And-
he was not in a cadre service. That's what they're
Lord,
saying.
and Bodhan Das also the personal post, my lord. He was
Then
appointed.
we'll have to hear the matter.
Lordship. And kindly see, my lord, page
It will
42.
create a big chaos in the department. If their claim is correct, then your client cannot get promotion.
Lordship. And page number 42, my lord.
Regardless of which court has passed which order, he will not get promotion. If it is incorrect, then the matter is different.
And the junior already promoted.
If someone is promoted,
People who junior already promoted.
All of them can be recalled. in the file.
reverted back, lordship.
If they are reverted, I have no any case, my lord. But they are promoted, my lord, since 2014, my lord.
Somebody wrongly promoted, that not, he has no right, lordship, for that.
Page
We'll have
42.
to- we'll have to hear the writ petition, that's all. It's not that merely because they say he's holding a personal post, the court
Lordship.
is accepting. But if it is correct,
Lordship.
then your client cannot get promotion. And this aspect of the matter has not been considered by the court.
Yes, Lord.
Therefore, it is a case of review. Heard Mr. Anupadhyay, learned counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. A. Mubarak, learned counsel for the review petitioners. Also heard Mr. A. Mubarak, learned counsel representing the sole respondent stroke writ petitioner. This petition has been filed by the state and the departmental authorities seeking review oblique recall of the order dated 31/10/2018 passed by the learned single judge in WPC number 6859 of 2018, whereby a direction was issued to promote the petitioner to the higher post of section assistant on the strength of the recommendation made by the selection committee in favor of the petitioner. The aforesaid direction was issued by the learned single judge by relying upon a decision of this court rendered in the case of Bodhan Das versus State of Assam and others, third bracket WPC number 2277/2014, third bracket close. Mr. Upadhyay submits that when the order of submits that the writ petitioner stroke respondent was appointed against a post which was personal to him, and therefore he was not entitled for promotion under the rules. However, the said fact could not be brought to the notice of the court when the order dated 31/10/2018 was passed, as a result of which an error has occurred in the matter, which, if not corrected, would create serious disruption in the cadre of employees within the department. Mr. Mubarak has not disputed the said assertion of the learned counsel for the review petitioner, but submits that since there are already orders passed by the court, by this court, granting relief to similarly situated petitioners, the review petition be dismissed. After considering the submissions advanced by learned counsel for both the sides, I find that a prima facie case is made out to show that the petitioner, the respondent writ petitioner was not holding a cadre post, but was appointed against a post which was personal to him. Since promotion is a creature of statute, bracket rules, it is evident that unless a candidate is entitled under the rules for being promoted, he or she cannot be, a direction cannot be issued by the court to promote such a candidate. Whether the claim of the department is entirely correct or not can be ascertained only after a proper hearing is conducted in the writ petition. However, having regard to the facts and circumstances of the case, However, therefore, having regard to the facts and circumstances of the case, this court is of the opinion that may you strike that line. Therefore, you strike that line. However, the said aspect of the matter was not gone into while the order dated 31/10/2018 was passed by the learned single judge. Full stop. This court is therefore, of the opinion that the writ petition requires reconsideration. In other words, there are sufficient grounds for this court to recall, to review the order dated 31/10/2018. As such, the order dated 31/10/2018 is hereby recalled, registered to list WPC number 6859 of 2018. For orders after 3 weeks, review petition stands disposed.
Obliged.
Item 39.
I know name of the applicant, advocate is not shown in the cause list.
Yes, but the earlier councils have withdrawn and thereafter registry had issued a notice which has returned back as addressee. You're right, none has appeared for the petitioner. From the order dated 29/2023, it appears that the council representing the petitioner in this case had withdrawn from the matter, and accordingly an order was passed by the court, and accordingly their names have been struck off from the cause list. Full stop. This court had directed the registrar to issue notice to the petitioner informing about the withdrawal of the council. Full stop. Office note dated 4/1/2024 goes to show that the notice issued to the petitioner has returned unserved with an endorsement in the envelope as within quotes, addressee moved, RTS, unquote. Check it from there, huh? It is in R. Today, when the matter is called up, no other counsel has appeared for the petitioner. Under the circumstances, unless the petitioner himself takes initiative to pursue the matter, this proceeding cannot be continued any further in this court. Full stop. Therefore, by granting liberty to the petitioner to seek revival of the writ petitioner, to seek revival of this arbitration petition by furnishing sufficient justification as and when the occasion arises, this arbitration petition stands dismissed for non-prosecution.
Item 40.
Yes.
But for respondent number 5, I prefer 2 weeks time for filing affidavit in the matter. The instructions they have already sent, I'll file the affidavit.
2 weeks. You are appearing for?
For the 5, respondent number 5.
Respond number 4 already been transferred. Lordship may direct the petitioner to implement the new incumbent, KC Gopinath Narayan.
And who is for 1, 2, and 3?
Who am I paying?
Huh?
I'm paying for document number 2.
What about 1 and 3?
None.
One,
None of it.
some service completion.
Why none has appeared?
I know. Services, I know.
What about the other response? Why have you implemented so many responses?
Lordship, paragraph 30 is the element for page 34. The
Direction.
direction, Lordship, in view of the above reasons, this code directs the state respondents to issue a declaration in terms of provision to Rule 31 of the 1961 pension rules to render the service of the petitioner from to qualify the for payment of a proportionate pension. Thereafter, the pension will have to be paid in terms of 108 V of the 1916 rules. The Lordship, all are implicated, Lordship. All have the rule, all the respondents have the
State respondents, then you start from chief secretary, all the officers you have to implement. Everyone in the state.
Lordship, the departmental authorities I have implemented, Lordship.
It's not proper what you are doing.
The pension, Lordship.
On the prayer of Mr. D. Nath, learned counsel for the petitioner who submits that he has received instructions and shall file affidavit within 3 weeks from today. This matter stands adjourned till 5th of February, 12th of February 2024. Mr. So-and-so is present for the petitioner. The learned counsel for the other respondents are also granted liberty to obtain instruction and file affidavit if so advised. AMS Majumdar. এটা উপরে দিয়ে দেন AMS Majumdar.
Right. Here I pray for more time to file my affidavit, my lord, for the sole respondent, my lord. But there is a subsequent decision has come up, my lord. There is a subsequent development in this case, my lord.
What is the development?
My lord, initially my instruction is that issue has Marine Council has taken up the issue, granting him that relief. Then their next meeting, that relief has been taken back, my lord. That's a new development because I need a fresh instruction for.
Lordship, the petitioner is retiring on 31st of January, Lordship.
What is the order? Let us see.
Lordship at page 9, Lordship, relevant part is at page 10.
Please. 11% has been placed in.
Page 10.
Yes.
So what has happened? This order has not been complied with.
Order has been compliant. The minor said the meeting has been taken, decision has been taken to give him a charge allowance. That one meeting was held on 28 March 2023. Later on, another meeting was held on 7 October 2023. In that particular meeting, that relief that has given in the earlier meeting had been taken back. That's why I needed.
So have they set aside the order of the court also? No.
No.
That should have been done.
No, the meeting had that decision has been taken, but later on the next meeting, that relief had been taken.
I am asking you, has the board not set aside the order of the court also?
No, ma'am.
Why tell them to do it? What else?
I'll file my affidavit because I need the clarification. Later on, these things had development. I need some clarification from the authority, my lord, before filing the affidavit.
You see, there is an order of the court to give him this benefit.
Lordship.
This order has not been appealed. There is no appeal preferred against this order. So this order has to be complied with.
Absolutely.
They have complied with and given him the benefit. Again, they have withdrawn it. Then they should have set aside the order of the court. This is all that remains
That
now.
will allow me 2 weeks time. In the meantime, I will get the clarification what had happened in that meeting, my lord. The subsequent meeting that relief had been.
Client is retiring in January 31st.
Before 31st, Lordship will fix a date, my lord. Immediately on, let it be on 18th, my lord, of this month, my lord.
No, but you must tell them to set aside the order of the court also.
My lord. I will get the
Otherwise,
clarification.
what is the view the court will take? Today, what view can I take in the matter?
Hello, Lordship, allow me to get the instruction, my lord. I will
get the instruction, let it be fixed on 18th, my lord.
This LDV learned counsel is present for the petitioner and submits that the order of this court has still not been complied with. Mr. S. Bora, learned counsel appearing for the respondent, submits that although a decision was initially taken to extend the financial benefits to the petitioner as per the order of this court, in a subsequent meeting, such decision was withdrawn. However, submitting that there are some subsequent developments in the matter, Mr. Bora seeks posting of this case again on 18/1/2024, so as to enable him to obtain updated instructions. Prayer allowed, list this case again on 18/1/2020.
Maybe, Lordship. Lordship, we are awaiting the instructions from the authorities, Lordship. So this matter will be listed after 2 weeks.
Instructions for what?
So either to proceed with the matter or to withdraw it, Lordship.
No, but you submit, we'll go on merit. Whether you, even if your instruction is to, see, there can be two instructions.
Lordship.
To withdraw, in which case the case will be closed,
Lordship.
or to proceed with the matter.
Lordship.
So you proceed with the matter, if you don't find merit, we'll close it. So in that case, whatever be your instruction, it will be covered.
Lordship, today the learned senior counsel is also not there, Lordship. Lordship.
You're-
Immediately after the vacation, Lordship, it may be listed.
Only adjournment, this is not.
Lordship, it's only the first adjournment, Lordship.
Otherwise, my lord, it can be a case of appeal, but no case of review, my lord. No case of review. Issue was very simple. 4 allowances were given to us. Abruptly, those allowances were stopped on the on the basis of one petition filed by one Hindu organization, and they continue with those allowances in other institutes. The lordships interfered, directed, and in the review, my lord, I have seen, my lord, that is.
What do you mean by Hindu organization?
My lord, one organization, Hindu Jubo Sangha, they submitted the lordship's finding is there in the writ petitions order. They submitted a representation to the respondent saying that these are the allowances you are giving to this person, you should stop it. On the basis of that, my lord, they have taken action, passed the impugn order, stalling the allowances, my lord.
Lordship, and the entire inquiry was conducted after the report was submitted on 25/7. A particular report was submitted.
That's all right. We are only on the question whether the review, there is any merit in the review petition.
Lordship.
You are not ready to argue.
No, today I am not, because the learned senior counsel is also not there, Lordship.
Who is the senior counsel?
Lordship, Service Sodas, Lordship.
What do you want today?
Today, Lordship, a date may be fixed immediately after the vacation, Lordship.
Which vacation? Summer vacation?
No, Lordship, BU vacation.
Mr.
K. Das, Lordship.
K. Das, learned counsel has appeared for the review petitioner and submits that some updated instructions are awaited from the petitioners. Moreover, the arguing counsel, Mr. S. Das, is unwell and therefore has not been able to come to the court today. As such, Mr. Das has prayed for posting this matter again on 29/1/2024.
Lordship.
Mr. H.K. Das, learned counsel for the opposite parties, the 8 petitioners. 8 petitioners are present. Is present. On the request of Mr. So-and-so, this matter stands adjourned till 29/1.
Lordship. Obliged, Lord.
Highly.
Well, this matter has been complied with, so matter may be closed.
Mr. M. A. Islam, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the order of this court has been complied with, and therefore the consent will be closed. Mr. Ardhar appearing, counsel appearing for the respondent has confirmed the said submission. In view of the above, this contempt case stands closed.
All right. My lord. My lord will record my name, my lord.
Yes, yes.
Oh, my lord.
You are also there? Yes.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, as per office note, my lord, respondent number 3, 5, and 6 have entered appearance. And with regard to respondent number 1 and 2, it was unserved, my lord. And it was shown as no such person and refused to dispatch.
What about 4?
4, it has been received back, but there was no signature, my lord. But my lord, I think APDCL, my lord, if they would like to take the notice, my lord, I think similar.
Lord, it's a personal
It's on the personal capacity, my lord. My lord, this matter, my lord may be aware of, my lord. There was a committee that we have been forming with regard to the Sahayak people to bringing into the minimum pay scale. In fact, my lord, on the last occasion before the vacation, my lord had disposed of a similar matter on that regard. So, my lord, as of today, I would like to seek instruction with this regard, even if these people are also the same category.
Lordship, these are meter readers, my lord. They have 15 to 20 years of experience, my lord. So, my lord.
Who is the chairman of the PDCL now?
Chairman,
Mr. Sharma, who is the chairman of the Assam Power Distribution Company?
Alok Kumar, that's correct, my lord.
Alok Kumar.
So notice could not be served on the office of the chairman of FPDCL?
Yes,
Either some, maybe, there is something, different. I'll just confirm this. There may be some change on it. I'll just confirm it and I'll give them the proper address.
And what about respondent number 4?
4, my lord.
The AGM, my lord. Puja Electrical Division.
It was received, my lord, but
So
the
4, why
signature.
don't you accept notice AGM? Mr. Sharma?
My lord, I am here only for 3, 5, and 6, my lord. That's on personal capacity they have given us. My the contempt case, my lord. So if my
You obtain instruction whether you
My
can
lord.
appear for. Heard Ms. B. Bora, learned counsel appearing for the petitioners. Also heard Mr. S.P. Sharma, learned counsel representing the respondent numbers 3, 5, and 6. Office note indicates that unserved notice has been returned from the respondent numbers 1 and 2. The respondent numbers 1 and 2 are holding high offices in the Assam Power Distribution Company Limited, having registered address, and therefore Ms. Bora prays for and is granted 2 weeks further time to take fresh steps for service of notice upon respondent numbers 1 and 2 by registered post with AD in their correct postal address. Mr. Sharma to also obtain instruction as to whether he can represent the respondent number 4 in this case. Full step. List this matter again after 4 weeks. So as to enable the respondent's counsel to file affidavit on the basis of instructions obtained from his client.
Okay.
This matter, my lord, pertains to. We are complying, lord.
You have complied.
Complying, lordship, 2 weeks time, lords.
Mr. M. A. Islam, Learned Counsel President for the petitioner, Mr. N. Upadhyay, Learned Counsel appearing for the respondent, submits that the order of this court is in the process of being complied with, and therefore this matter be posted again after 2 weeks.
3 weeks, lords.
After 3 weeks, so as to enable him to obtain complete instruction
Yes.
and appraise this court as to the manner in which the order has been complied with.
Yes.
Prayer allowed, list accordingly.
Obliged. Obliged. Lordship.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, we have received our instructions. Kindly grant us some time to file our affidavit.
You are appearing for whom?
Mr. R.M. Das,
No.
sole respondent.
Then let them file their affidavit.
Lordship, but.
Mr. H. Talukdar, Learned Counsel is present for the petitioner. Mr. R.M. Das, Learned Counsel appearing for the sole respondent, prays for and is granted 3 weeks time to file affidavit. This case again after 3 weeks, along with the affidavit, if any, filed on behalf of the sole respondent. It is made clear that no further time will be granted to the respondent for filing affidavit.
Not a date, lordship, maybe fixed.
After 3 weeks.
And I am nowhere, lordship, neither in service nor getting any retirement benefit.
After 3 weeks, I will fix date.
Obliged.
Lordship, revival of contempt is lordship. And delay.
Revival of contempt.
Yes, lordship.
Contempt case has been closed.
Close, lordship. With a liberty to revive lordship.
Anybody appearing for the respondents? What is the direction of the court?
Lordship, consideration of the petitioners. Lordship, in 89 IMS case.
Hmm.
Case number 14, Lordship.
No, I'm asking what was the original order of the court against?
According to the respondent are directed to consider the petitioner's application in the next DLC meeting to be conferred by the respondent number 3 as per the parameters and guidelines laid down by the court in Otsudan. Thus,
What is the date of that order?
Lordship, 26/10/2017. Lordship.
So we'll issue notice because other side is not present. We'll take steps. What is your name?
DG Gogol, Lordship.
Heard Mr. D.D. Gogol and counsel for the applicant peruse the amendments made in the IA. This IA has been filed with a prayer to revive restore the contempt case hearing number 475 of 2018, which was closed by the order dated 3/8/2022 passed by the learned single judge. Issue notice returnable in 6 weeks. Applicant to practice for service of notice upon the opposite notice.
My lord, in item number 44, my lord, the chairman has just been changed 3 days back. It is KK Dwivedi. So that the implement has to happen on that.
You please tell her.
Yes, sir. Much
Wait, please, your lordship, in item number 5, honorable court directed to file affidavit on 11 and fix on 19, my lord. 19th, okay, my lord. Maybe on 18th, my lord, for filing affidavit, my lord. 18 instead of 11, my lord. Must oblige, my lord.
Which is that item just?
35.
So instead of 11, make it 18.
Inform others.
All right. Yes, Mr. Parajuli, anything you have?